Good morning. I hope you're doing great. This is just an unorthodox way of presenting a package of books that I got recently, but I haven't gotten the chance actually to go through the pages. So I'm taking the chance of this weekend to hopefully cover up like 5 or 6 or 7 chapters, hopefully more, with a sip of coffee and a nice solitude of mind for me, aside from the bustling world outside. So I hope you can enjoy checking out the list of books that I got from Watanabe today. Number 1 is Plato, the Republic. Number 2 is Anton Chekhov. It's none other than the complete short novels. I think I've talked a little bit about it. And see here, inside the FBI elite serial crime unit, John Douglas and Mark Allshaker, special agent who was inspiration for Jack Crawford's character, The Silence of the Lambs. It seems a little bit interesting. TED Talk. I think this is really useful for people who have a struggle with public speaking and speaking too. This was a gift by the shop owner. I have no idea who Alice Munro is, and the view from the Castle Rock, or from Castle Rock, best-selling author of Runaway. Not sure, but for me, there's a woman wearing pajamas on the beach. I like to have a smaller copy of my favorite books, Outliers. I have a bigger version, but this one is a portable and I can give it to one of my friends in case they insist. Meditation by Marcus Aurelius. It is said that this is one of the best books that have been published recently, and it's a compilation of philosophy by Marcus Aurelius. He's one of the, I think, emperors? I'm not sure. But it says here, Marcus provides insights, wisdom, and practical guidance on everything from living in the world to coping with adversity to interacting with others. I have talked a little bit about this before. It's Steve Jobs, but you know, I saw the smaller version. As I said, I have a kind of like obsession with the smaller books, smaller size, because the big ones are cumbersome to carry. So I get 2 copies, one to carry with me, especially if I'm teaching part of it or if I'm making a lesson about some of the vocabulary in some of the chapters of these kind of books. So this is by Walter Isaacson, one of the best writers in the United States. Alistair Campbell Winners and How They Succeed. How to Think Like a Roman Emperor. Last but not least, Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life. These are some of the books that I have been eyeing recently, and I just pulled the trigger and bought them from Watanabe. They were delivered to me. I'll leave the bookstore in the comment section in case you want to check out his website and see what kind of books and best-selling books. Just to let you know that there is no way in the world that I can read all of them at the same time. When I start reading the first chapter of any one of the books here, I develop some chemistry if I like the way the writer writes, and he leads you with the hooks that he has over the lines. You kind of forget that you are going from chapter 1 to chapter 2 to chapter 10, and this happens to me with some books, not all of the books. Some other writers have very difficult style, so you need to train your eyes and pause a second and ask yourself, is it just me not getting what the writer is trying to say, or it's just the writer has, in the way he introduces the first chapter and hooks you to read the rest of the book. So I'm gonna go through 2 or 3. Hopefully I'm gonna make a review about one of them in the coming days, because this is something that I've been trying to investigate, especially Stoicism. Thank you very much and have a lovely unorthodox weekend.